years of studying the holy faith of Christianity. November 6, 2014, I'm at a hometown musical theater festival, and I'm openly queer for like 2 hours. As if it being the fall of my freshman year at a public school wasn't enough of a cultural shock, my coming out weekend was a weekend. I made a festival out of it, but there wasn't much I could do to control that. I was in the middle of one. I was having the best weekend of my life. I was singing, I was dancing, I was gay, I was dating a girl. My entire hometown knew about it, and nobody exploded. Like, wow, okay. Day 2 of Big Gay Coming Out Weekend, November 7th, 2014, and the group is practicing our Broadway medley for the showcase. So a festival coordinator comes up to me, taps my shoulder, and asks me if I'm Alyssa. I'm like, heck yeah, I'm Alyssa. So then she leads me to the wings, and she introduces herself as Becca. And she tells me they'd like me to sing a solo in the showcase. Internal high five to myself, I'm ready to scrawl these notes of Jesus and show this town this lesbian's got some pipes on her. So Becca and I are talking, and then I notice her silver crucifix necklace. I tell her it's very pretty. And she thanks me and asks me if I'm Christian. My invoking of Jesus came at an inopportune time. I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'll show you my jewelry. Here's my rainbow charm I wear on the chain. I used to have my crucifix on. The crucifix is safe in my jewelry box, but I wear this now because I'm openly queer now for about 14 hours. And there's no queerness about her reaction. She just smiles and tells me my story's a great one. My voice doesn't bounce off the cross around her neck like it used to do at my old school. No, the silver listens to my story. And I find how much I love saying that Q word in front of a cross, even if it's on a chain. Back on stage, and while I was singing, I found myself staring into spots and Fresnels into the bracelet with one girl in front of me, anything that caught light. Would God be there? Was God in the song I was singing? Because queer freshman years got me singing some new church hymn now. Here I am, Lord, I am gay, Lord, and like, surprise, I got told more than once after 11 years in St. Peter Catholic School that gayness was a sin, studying the holy faith of Christian incapacity. See, even now I feel twisty inside, blaspheming against my supposed savior, but replace some charms in a chain and boom, you go from being little St. Alyssa to not showing up to church in 6 months. That night, said at bedside prayers, I had bedside questions. Are you in songs? Are you in sparkly things? Are you in a building? Are you in a chalice? Are you me? Is 11 years of religion class forgettable, or is this stuff written in the cornerstone and written in my skin? Is my baptism certificate holy, or is it just punch card I got a nurse until I reach security? What is security? Are you in security? Is it narrowness? Is it straightness? Because I don't have that. Are you in jewelry? Are you in jewelry making? That's the closest I've gotten to an answer so far. That night, instead of sleeping, I made Becca a rainbow rubber band bracelet. Figured if I couldn't find God, I was sure as hell gonna make some art about it. So day 3, Big Gay Coming Out Weekend, November 8th, 2014, and it's almost time for my solo in the showcase. I'm standing backstage next to Becca. I turn to her and I say, hey, we share jewelry. I wanna share some more with you. Here's a rainbow rubber band bracelet. Also, when I think of God, I think of someone being so inclined to prioritize kindness, so I see God in you. And she's beaming, and she thanks me profusely, and she says, thank you, I see God in you too, Alyssa. And I go on stage, and I sing my solo, and I slay my solo, and I go home, and I make bracelet after bracelet after bracelet, because I felt like praying. I was saying the rosary with cheap art store supplies. This is the kindness I was prioritizing. I held close to my fingers what Becca had told me. I see God in you, I see God in you, and I see God backstage now. I see God in the jewelry of my fellow schoolgoers, in this theater we call high school, in this dramedy we call adolescence, in this song cycle I call my communities, whether local or queer. It became easier to stay home on Sundays. I spent the entirety of my birthday, Holy Day, Christmas Eve, sitting at home wearing my more expensive jewelry presents. February 2015 was when my family decided we could feel God in our house. We didn't need to go somewhere else to. I've not been to a church since. My church hymns are sung in dramaturgic harmony now. My God's fan mail is delivered in the medium of slams and school shows, consuming the body of fantastic text and drinking the wine of communal catharsis. I see God in the beatific kindness of a stranger. I feel pride in us players, and quite honestly, the fact that sometimes a troop gathers due to our mutual inclination to sing for others is hysterical. That's theatrical. The fact in the midst of all these sins and sparse visits to God's house, I feel more Christian now than ever. While being a Christian, I am sure in my skin. For that holy faith I study, I'm part of it now. And as long as I'm on the stage, I can guarantee you I'm not playing any act. I know where God is now. I know where I am now. Thank you so much. Woo!